Hello again, everybody. We're back to take a look at another MRE. Today we're looking at the menu number 14, Ratatouille, mixed vegetables and penne. It's a vegetarian MRE. I think that's the first vegetarian MRE I've looked at. Not the first one I've had, but the first one I've looked at on the channel. So it should be interesting, and it is packaged by the Sapaco company. And we have a date code down here of 3308, so the 308th day of 2013. Let's go ahead and get it opened up here. Work this peelable seal. Oh man, this peelable seal does not want to let go. I think this is the first one I've actually had real trouble with. Interesting. Okay, it still went. I forced it, but it did have a little bit of a blowout. That could be a few different factors, but we're not going to obsess about it. We're just going to eat. Okay, so first up we have our accessory pack, and we'll open that all up here in just a moment. We have some regular crackers, and we got the 288th day of 2013. Those are definitely well packed. A little off center there, so you might have some cracking. We'll see. There's our flameless ration heater. Our MRE spoon. Nice and sturdy. Got a hot beverage bag. We've got some peanut butter. This seems nice and pliable. Sometimes these can be a little bit hard, and then you knead them a little bit, but this one actually seems very nice, just out of the package. All right, what do we got? Oh, there we go. Chocolate dairy shake powder. Sweet. These are always good. A lot of powder in there. Jeez. That's going to be nice and thick there. Cool. Okay. Spice pound cake. Excellent. And packaged on the 248th day of 2013. Dang it! I don't know what it is. It's like a running joke. I always get osmotic cranberries. This is the weirdest thing. I don't know. Somewhere somebody is laughing at me and they're saying, let's give them some cranberries. These are hit and miss. I had one package that was actually not too bad. Most of them are kind of a disappointment. And finally, our Ratatouille, mixed vegetables and penne. Look at the sodium! Holy sodium, Batman. Wow. 1,120 milligrams. Jeez, that's a big one. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and crack this open. We're going to get our entree heating up. Get our vegetarian on today. Seems like a pretty full package there. So let's tear into our heater. And as soon as I can work my fingers, there we go. Get our entree in there. Only one thing to heat today, so it should be pretty straightforward. So we got that above the fill line, and we're just going to try and get the water in between those two lines. Although I sometimes overfill. Or get some on the table. Not too bad that time, I guess. And just lay it flat for a little bit. Get the water and all the heating elements. I'm always a little bit paranoid about that because I've had some elements that just, have been subpar. But I do feel some heat. Starting to feel a little bit there. Hearing a little bit of the energetic reaction. Bag's puffing up. Let's put her back in its box here and set it up. Yeah, there we go. We got some steam. Set it up on an angle with a rock or something. Okie dokie. Handy tray. Let's open some stuff up. Just get this out of the way. These fantastic osmotic cranberries. Yay! And always the same consistency. Well, I'll tell you, these seem a little bit drier than what they normally are, but, you know, I have low expectations going in to those. Let's open our spice pound cake. Nice little loaf here. Get this oxygen absorber out of the way. Smells nice. Kind of a, you know, a fall smell, if I had to give it attribute a smell to it. Looks in fairly decent condition. Little sheen there. But, yeah, usually those are pretty good. Let us open the crackers. Let's attempt to see if we can capture that beautiful hiss noise. If I can open it. There we go. Alright, we got a little hiss off of that. That's good. Oh, they're breaking apart as we speak. Okay. There's our crackers. And those smell just like crackers. Think I'm sarcastic or something. Put a little peanut butter on those crackers. Just make it even better. Okay. Losing some pieces. I had the tiniest of holes. I did not get a very big hole in there. So, make some squigglies. Looks very nice though. Consistency is good. And that's what we like to see out of peanut butter from an MRE. Nice, smooth consistency. Let's move this back just a little bit. Let's open our accessory pack. And we've got our toilet paper, sugar, alright, seasoning blend, salt-free, that's interesting, onion, garlic, spices, carrot, orange peel, parsley, tomatoes, red bell pepper, citric acid, soybean oil, natural flavors, maltodextrin, lemon juice solids, Well, that should be interesting. Try that on our Ratatouille. We've got a package of matches. Moist towelette. We've got our non-dairy creamer. Packet of salt. And the good old Type 3 instant coffee. And cinnamon and gum. That's it for that. Excuse me. So let's start making our drinks. Now we don't have a beverage based powder, which I find interesting, but we have our chocolate dairy shake powder and our coffee. So interesting. But let's go ahead and make up our chocolate dairy shake in these nice sealable bags. And this should be relatively thick. There's a lot of powder in here. And of course we have our handy dandy fill line, which we'll see if I abide by or not. Let's get some water in there. I overdid it. But hey, it'll still be good. And we're just going to shake the devil out of this guy here. Try and get all that powder incorporated. It's kind of fun doing this. Kind of fun. Alright, I think we're okay. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and pour this out. Like I said, I probably put a little bit too much water in it, maybe. but should still be good. Oh yeah, no, that's a good consistency. That's a good consistency there. There we go. Probably about, well, 8 ounces, maybe slightly more than 8 ounces in there. This is like a 20-ounce cup. So, alrighty, and let's do our coffee. Get my small cup. I did go ahead and just preheat a little bit of water. One day I will do one with the hot beverage bag. I really should do that someday. But for now, I'm just a little too lazy for that. And let's get our coffee. And of course, instant coffee is nothing really to bat an eyelash about. It's just instant coffee, but it's nice to have that coffee beverage, especially if it's cooler out or morning. It's always a good thing to have. Add our sugar, and we'll get our creamer, non-dairy creamer in there as well, just to make it complete. And it has a great aroma. It actually does have a really nice aroma. Makes you, it's the best part of waking up, right? I know we don't have Folgers in our cup, but hey, this non-dairy creamer sometimes doesn't like to mix right off the bat there, but it will combine. There we go. Okie dokie. There's our coffee. Let's check out our meat. Okay, got a lot of good heat working here. We're just going to let that go for a little bit longer and try a few things that we have on our tray. So I'm just going to get it out of the way. Let's try a couple of osmotic cranberries. Yep, they're back to bad. Oh, they're bitter. Yeah, that's something I would eat if I had to. Like, they're edible. They're just not very good. The osmotic process just never seems to, have me at hello, I suppose. I'm sure it provides some sort of longer shelf life or something of that nature, but they're just not something that is necessarily palatable. Let's wash it down. We'll eat a little bit of cracker here. Let's just try a little bit of the cracker on its own. Yep, those are good. Just a cracker. Consistency of a saltine, just without the excess salt. I like MRE crackers. They're always pretty good. Let's try it with our squiggly, spaghetti-looking peanut butter spread. And that's very good too. It's dry. Between the cracker and the peanut butter, it does dry your mouth out quite a bit. The taste is good, but we definitely need our drink. Let's try our chocolate drink here. I would almost add a little bit more water to that. It's good. It's nice and thick. Tastes very chocolatey. But I could almost add a little bit more water and be still pretty happy with that. Good drink, though. Let's try our spiced pound cake. Get a little wedge off there. Comes off pretty good. Still, not super dense, but, really dense enough. Like I said, it smells good. Now that's something I would enjoy getting in every MRE. It does remind you of fall. It's got like the kind of like allspice taste to it. Good amount of sugar too. No package flavor. Just a really nice addition to an MRE. That would go great with a little sip of coffee. Yeah, it's instant coffee. It's good though. Feels like I'm sitting in a fancy Starbucks with my spice pound cake and sweet coffee. They're both good though. Very, very tasty. Okay, so now that we've let it wait for a little bit, let's go ahead and take a peek at our Ratatouille. There's still a lot of good heat in there. It's not expounding the steam as much, but there's still a lot of good heat. This would definitely, this heater definitely worked well. So let's just open it up real quick here, take the package out, and dig in. Ouch. Still hot to the touch. I don't know. I'm not quite sure this top element engaged or not, but this bottom one sure as heck is as hot as fire. Okay, let's get our package out of here. Alright. Got a lot of good heat. Very nice and hot. So, let's open her up. Bring our tray back down. You stay there, Cracker. And long ways tear strip. Oh, wow. The smell from that is fantastic. As soon as I hit that bag. It smells very good. Got a lot of good vegetables in there. Penne pasta. I don't even know if we'll really have to use that seasoning bag or packet. But maybe. Just maybe. Guess we'll see. But it smells really good. I shouldn't be that surprised, but I am. So, yeah, definitely see some peppers in there. Maybe a little bit of onion in there. Let's get in here. Let's try some of this stuff. Alright, bottoms up. That's good. That is very good. If you told me that there was not meat in here, probably most notably sausage, I would probably need to ask you again. Are you sure there's not sausage in there? It definitely tastes as though it does have some sort of like a sausage, maybe just a spice. I want to try another one of these noodles solo. The noodles just kind of disintegrate in your mouth. Not in a bad way, but they definitely just, it's like an M&M, you know, it just melts in your mouth, I guess. Let's try another bite here. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this actually. I didn't have like super high hopes, but I thought it might be, you know, kind of appealing. But it smells great, it tastes great. I'm gonna just try this here because I have it. The seasoning blend, the salt-free seasoning blend. It definitely doesn't lack from salt, so I would not be working the salt into it. It definitely has enough of that. But I just figure we'll try this here. Ooh. Yeah, it's got a nice smell to it. Not a lot in there, but let's pile it on. Yeah, let's just go heavy, hot and heavy on it. There we go. So now that we've probably way over seasoned this, let's try it out with the seasoning blend. Another bite down the hatch. That does add some more flavors to it. It's very good on its own. The seasoning packet definitely gives you a lot more like onion taste. It would do fine without it though. So anyway guys, excuse me, this has been the menu number 14, Ratatouille, mixed vegetables with penne. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you enjoy the video, please hit the like button. Feel free to leave any comments, questions, or concerns. Share the video, favorite the video, and if you're so inclined, hit the old subscribe button. We're always trying to grow and bring more content to you. But I appreciate you guys stopping by. Have a good one.